Welcome, the real Muscle D. We got him in the house, we got him in the building. We just had a sick set. We're gassed to be here. Welcome. Tell us how you started. Tell us how you got into the business.
When I went to my uncle's house, it was all music. You know, them ones like, it's music. So as I got older, it got to the point where my cousin was DJing at like festivals and that. And I used to be there in the background all the time when they was going on radio and that. Big up anyone that remembers Mad Dog Crew. Yeah, it's real old school, old school, you get me? So like it started off in-house.
What kind of music was playing in the house when you were growing up?
I can't lie, the R&B had me in a headlock when I was younger, because when I think of it now, they were happy, lovey-dovey songs and that, like some of them were emotional and that, but like, I think it kind of helped man a little bit for later on in life, do you know what I'm saying? Cause even though man's a savage, man still got a soft side, so yeah, you gotta big up the R&B crew, yeah. And then moving forward, rap and hip hop and UK garage and that, you know what I'm saying?
Any specific artists?
I would say for me, DMX is at the top, 100%. Any, like, big up, like, D-Block and all that, Styles P, and any other artists that I've listened to growing up. But for me, being this age and now thinking back, DMX is at the top, definitely, 100%.
For me, it's Pac, Tupac.
Okay, yeah, Tupac. Got to big up Tupac, 100%. Definitely, he was the guy too.
What was it like growing up for you?
Single parent household. Like, my mum made sure she was always there for man, so I give her that. So that kind of stuck with me when I was growing up. Like, if I ever had kids, I always got to be there for them. Do you know what I'm saying? So big up Mumsy for that. Good times, bad times, you know what I'm saying? Fortunate for me, I was a bit bad in my teens. When my mum said, you can't go out, I used to go out, jump out the window, gone for the day. Do you know what I'm saying? But I big up Mumsy because she was always there for man and she kind of understood why I did act that way at them times. Where I was young and I was around people that's older than me, it kind of helped, but it didn't help because I was kind of forced to grow up a bit quicker than I should have, do you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it helped for later on in life. So looking back, I might be like, oh, I shouldn't have had to go through that, or the people I was around at the time that was older than me shouldn't have influenced me, but I made all the mistakes when I was in my teens. So when I got to a certain age in my 20s, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
And certainly for me, I'm grateful that I had those times I could learn from so quickly.
Yeah.
Was there like an early moment that made you realize that you want to do music?
Other than me being around my cousin and uncle, I would say like listening to like the UK grime. So like there was the garage scene. So the garage scene was like So Solid Crew, Pay As You Go. Do you know what I'm saying? And then that transferred into like the UK grime. Even when I used to listen to Jungle, that kind of inspired me to like be like, oh wow. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're all going fast and like, I'm like, what? I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a mad learning curve. As much as I listened to the American music and I got inspiration and I was like, yeah, man, seeing their videos and that, I'm like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But it was more the UK music, the jungle, the UK garage, and then the grime moving forward. That's kind of what made me like, yeah, I need to be part of this somehow. So it wasn't easy. When I like first tried, couldn't really write lyrics. I didn't know what to write down, didn't know what to do, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't easy, but then being around people that do it, you just slowly learn, you know what I'm saying? Then I found my way of doing it.
Yeah,
It happened.
is that how you learn?
Yeah, basically it was just me being around like people, family, cousins and that, and then when they're going to raves and performing or radio station or whatever, there's other people there, and then I'm listening to Nasty Crew, Roll Deep and that, Deja Vu, do you know what I'm saying? So all of that kind of just helped, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you've been in a few crews yourself.
Yeah.
So tell us about
Yeah.
that.
What was the first crew I was in? The first crew I was in, Young Demons, you know? I think that was Young Demons still. And it was more like, it was music based, but it was more road based. We all done music, do you know what I'm saying? But we were still young. That was Young Demons. And then from Young Demons, man joined Scare Them Crew. Yeah, then from Scare Them Crew, was with Real G's for a little while. Big up L, big up Martin. Yeah, the Leighton Stone crew. Yeah, man was with Real G's for a little while. So the Young Demons and Scare Them was more focused on the grime. When I joined Real G's, some members from Scare Them, we kind of just left Scare Them and we just started Real G's. And then with Real G's, we were doing like hip hop, rap and grime. So we was doing a bit of everything, whereas we was just doing grime before. Do you know what I'm saying? So when we started doing the hip hop and rap thing, that also helped me too, because I just kind of always knew how to write grime when I learned how to write lyrics. It was just grime. So doing rap and that, I had to experience a bit of life. After Real G's, that was it. Had a break for a little while, done my own thing. And then there was actually, man was in a group called Dem Yak Boys. And we still got videos on YouTube and that, that's so funny. Was in a group called Dem Yak Boys for a little while. Trappy, drill, like wavy music. Turn up, get drunk, go to the party. You know, yeah, that was that. We had a little buzz at that time, do you know what I'm saying? In my area where I live, Walthamstow, like, yeah, I remember two younger people coming up to me like, yo, you're in Dem Yak Boys, like, yeah, man, you're so, like, you know, and that was like, that made me smile, because I was like, rah, okay, so, you know what I mean? So yeah, after Dem Yak Boys, I think I just like had a break and just focused on myself. You know, I was doing music with one of my friends, made a couple tunes and that, done two videos, built up Pac-Man TV. And then after that, I just focused on myself. And in between all of this, life was lifing. Do you know what I'm saying? I was still going through a lot of life. Tried to bring Scare Dem Crew back again. Obviously, because that was like 20 years ago, everyone's all grown ups. They got different life now. They got kids, families, everything. So I managed to get 2 members of Scare Dem out of everyone. And then there was another member, big up Ayers. I got Ayers, we done 2 tunes with him, you know. So yeah, the Scare Dem thing lasted for like 3 years, from like 2022 until like last year or something. So we had a good run. Like if we were still patterning, we would have been very far right now. I promise you that 100%. But everyone's just there. Life's like, when you're an adult, life's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it just doesn't pan out.
Yeah, it don't
Pan out the way you think.
Yeah,
it will, you know?
not everyone sees the same vision.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So let's focus on myself.
Yeah,
So,
good.
yeah.
I think that's the way to go, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's some challenges you face in your career?
People thinking they know when they don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people will feel like they know your situation or know your life story. They may have heard someone say this, you know what I'm saying? Like there's just so much different things. So I feel like a lot of people have based me off of other people's visions of me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? They've not sat down or either got to know me or whatever. Because 90% of the people that don't know me, when they get to know me, they're like, oh, you're cool. And I'm like, I know I'm cool. And did you think I was like, you know what I'm saying? That everyone puts the image
100%.
of you in their mind sometimes.
Yeah. So you're a full-time dad. How do you balance your music career and being a good father?
My daughter, I've got a daughter that's nearly 18. I've not seen her for a little while. So big up, Shan. When I was with my daughter at a young age, I spent so much time with her. And then that kind of helped me when I had my son. Because females are a lot more work than males. And you can ask any mum or dad that, they'll tell you raising a female is different to raising a boy. Do you know what I'm saying? Boys are a bit more easier. It was kind of intense for me having a daughter. Like definitely I learned a lot about like girls and myself. With my son, juggling my son and music, it was kind of like, I've already done this so I can do it. And so basically, because I was the oldest of 3 siblings, yeah, like I always kind of was like a father figure, should we say. Do you know what I'm saying? So like where I've had to help my mum with my brothers and sister and that, like, so it was just this normal. Do you know what I'm saying? It was just normal. I'm just lucky that I grew up how I did, because it helped me with being a good father and being able to be a father and do what I need to do to make sure my son's good, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just a bit lucky. And like I said, you've got to make sure that whole another person is good. Do you know what I'm saying? That if that it's crazy. Yeah, so big up all the mums and dads, yeah, because
Absolutely.
yeah, it's crazy.
Some people can't even like look after themselves.
Thank you.
So you've openly talked about like dealing with the courts and stuff. How did you manage that?
That goes back to like seeing my mum always like fighting for what's right, kind of, do you know what I'm saying? And not letting no one take the mick. So for example, with my daughter's situation, I had to go through all the court thing and that, trying to get custody of her. Didn't work out because that situation was completely different to my son's. So I learned so much from that situation, do you know what I'm saying? That was like 15 years ago plus, yeah? So synced all of that in, you know what I mean? So when it came to doing all the court thing for my son. I'm like, yo, I've been through this already. I know how these local authority, I know how the local authority is. I know how the courts are. They're all the same. It don't matter what area you're in. Some are worse and some are a bit better, but all in all, they're still the same. Once I was able to work out like, okay, I've been through it before, but now, like, my name's on my son's birth certificate, so I've got more say now. My name wasn't on my daughter's birth certificate, so I didn't have much say. It kind of made me like, yeah, do you know what? I can do this, yeah? Like, my mind's strong. If my mind wasn't strong enough, I wouldn't be here now. So I must be able to do this. So I just like kept the faith and like, yeah, I was just like, bruv, my mind's powerful, innit? I got this. And I just used everything I've learned. I've had my son for 3 years now, you know what I'm saying? So when you actually sit down and think like, raw, I have to go to this court thing. These people are making big, you can see your child then, you have to, are you mad? What's going on? And the women and men are happy to do it. Mainly the women. Make it make sense. How are you doing? Like, you can not like someone, it don't matter, but that's still the mother or father, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and so, good intentions.
Like, it's just like, I know I can't speak for everyone in it, but for me, having to go through all of that for like most of my life, just to see my kids or whatever, I just think it's disgusting, man. Any man or woman that makes anyone have to go through that, especially in a bitter way, yeah?
Yeah.
No way. You got to focus on your child. Forget about these relationships, yeah? Because your kid needs you, yeah? A lot of people, I need to be happy. You brought a whole child in the world. Your child needs to be happy. What do you mean? Forget about that. You've lived most of your life. And then once they're happy and they're sorted out, then you focus on yourself. But at the same time, you've got to think of you and your child. Forget about the relationships and that. I've noticed a lot of men and women do that. They jump into relationships. They don't want to be alone. And then your kid's there, you break up, then your kids, where are they? What were you saying to them? You know what I'm saying? And then that's the same cycle. And then your kid grows up thinking that's normal. Then they're gonna start getting in relationships. Like, come on, break the cycle. Stop doing it now. You need to put your kid first until your kid's a decent age. When your kid's a decent age, then you can live your life. But until then, don't try and put your partner before your child. I've seen a lot of women do that. Yeah, I've linked a lot of, listen, let me keep it a buck. I've linked a few women in my time, yeah? Seen a lot of single mums, yeah? I've seen the thing. I don't want to be here dissing anyone or anything like that, but just understand, put your kid first. I've seen it. These people don't put their kids first. I've seen it firsthand, yeah? Seriously, just put your kids first, please. The kids that are suffering and then they grow up all confused like, does my mum love me? Does my dad love me? No one understands. Everyone thinks for now and they don't think about later on. Do you know what I mean? And it just makes me sick that someone in a position where you've got a whole nother life that you're raising and you know in your mind you're not mentally proper, you can't do it or you need help, they'll still stay there and make the kids suffer with them. Make that make sense. How are you making the kids suffer? It don't make no sense. I have to laugh because this is madness. And no one wants to come across like they can't do it or they're not a strong person or whatever.
Asking for help isn't a weakness.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's not a weakness. If I need help, I'll ask for it. Yeah. But at the same time, I know how strong my mind is and I know I can do a lot of things myself. Sometimes it's good to do things yourself because then you realize like, I actually didn't even need the help.
And then you can't prove to yourself that, you can do that. So make sure we're taking care of the present and in the future we'll decide itself.
100%, definitely.
What does success look like for you?
Not even thinking about myself because I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but anything I wanted to do with the music when I was growing up, I've done most of it. Yeah, big up Jammer because he introduced me to Cam from Ninja Tunes, yeah? And then from there, my song got used for a football advert, 2023, Manchester United v Burnley.
Big up.
Yeah, boom, you get me? So that was that, and then the song got used for a big like F-Lex because it's our song Out of Order. You don't know. Yeah, you can Google that now. Muscle D F-Lex Out of Order. And then the song got used for like various other little adverts and that. And then the big one is the song got used for a Hollywood film, The Killer's Game. Yeah, that came out last year. When I was growing up, it would like the idea of a song being used in any kind of thing on TV, let alone a film for Hollywood. That was like a dream to me. I may not be like a multi-platinum selling artist or get thousands of streams, you know what I'm saying? But what I've done is enough for me to be happy, because I thought, like, when I was growing up, I was like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to be around these people, I want to meet these people, I want to MC with these people, I've done it all. So for me now, success is making sure my son's happy and he grows up to do what he wants to do, and he's got inspiration from seeing me doing what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? So the success is gonna be seeing how my son turns out.
That's nice.
That's when that's when it will be like, yeah, wow, it's all paid off, everything.
You're setting a good example, it seems.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, that's what success looks like to me, definitely.
Nice one, man. Oh, well, we appreciate you coming on today.
Yes, man, cool.
Is there anything else you want to say? Any other messages? Anything else you want to get through?
Yeah, just big up everyone that's doing what you're doing. Don't give up, keep going. Yeah, like I could have gave up doing music plenty of times because I'm putting in money, time and effort and not getting nothing back. I was like, nah, forget that, man. This is helping me with my mental health, especially sitting down, writing lyrics and that, and then being able to record, listening to it back. That's helping with my mental health. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm doing this and I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking about stress and that, like I'm happy cause I'm like, right, I've done this. And then you can present it to the world. Forget what people think about you, yeah? Just do what you wanna do. If you wanna put that song out, put the song out. Even if you say to your friend, oh, should I put that out? And they're like, oh, no. If you wanna pull it out, put it out. It don't matter. You can ask someone's opinion, but your decision is the end goal. Listen, all now I've got over 100 songs on my laptop. I'm sitting on them thinking that, oh yeah, if I sit on them, something's gonna happen. No, I need to put them all out now. What am I doing? Just forget what anyone thinks, do what you wanna do. Yeah, don't give up, never give up. Even if you wanna give up, there's gonna be times where you're like, I can't do this, it's long. Yeah, that's just a phase, it happens to everyone. Don't give up, keep going, yeah? I'm telling you, you can make it happen, yeah? Big up little man, come here, boy, yeah? And then when you keep going, yeah? When you keep going and you stick to what you need to stick to, yeah? You never give up. This is your result, yeah? You have what you always wanted. Never give up. Big up Rafi, my little G, yeah? Yeah, and yeah, that's it, man. Signing out, say bye to everyone, yeah? We'll be done, yeah, man.
Gorgeous, man. Nah, I appreciate you coming on.
Come on, man. Please don't know the thing.
Make sure you Google Spooky Bizzle, Muscle D. Got a couple rhythms out.